Hello and welcome to our very first edition of Fab Fan News. I'm Eleanor Rigby here with your latest Beatles news. It has recently been stated that the Budweiser company has used a cover of the Beatles All Together Now in a new commercial for their beer. Paul McCartney had this to say.
Water.
Always a man of many words. In other news, a Beatles fan has reported a familiar flying object hovering over the East Coast.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
We have a group of onlookers streaming live from Australia. Can you tell us about the flying object?
No, your blueness.
I see. Could you describe it to us?
No, your blueness.
No, of course. Can you tell us anything at all? Anything?
No, your blueness.
Yeah, I thought not. Right, okay, thank you for your time. And now over to Mr. Kite with the weather.
It's me, Mr. Kite, with the weather.
How's it looking, Mr. Kite?
It's going to rain over here, but not over here. Remember, that was me, Mr. Kite, with the weather. Remember, I'm not here for my benefit, but for yours.
Thanks, Mr. Kite. Now over to Yono Oko with sports. Thank you, Miss Oko. Lovely, as always. Isn't she precious? In other news, Paul McCartney's now tour has led him to bring Beatlemania back to New York. His performance on the evening of Friday, June 17th, was held at Citi Field Arena, once known as Shea Stadium, where it said he had an overly successful turnout and made 2 new best runs.
Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends.
On a more serious note, Beatles friend and music artist Gordon Waller of Peter and Gordon fame left the world on Sunday, June 19th, due to a heart attack. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and friends. And now, over to Molly Jones with the latest and upcoming Beatles for your viewing pleasure.
Thank you, Eleanor. The John Lennon biopic Nowhere Boy, set to star Aaron Johnson as John Lennon and Kristen Scott Thomas as his Aunt Mimi Smith, is currently up in the air as to whether it will ever actually come to fruition. Beatleologist Jeffrey Guiano claims that Julia Baird's second book, Imagine This, Growing Up with John Lennon, from which the screenplay for Nowhere Boy is based, contains stories and anecdotes that he himself unearthed when he helped her do research for her first book, John Lennon, My Brother. Jeffrey Guiano is currently pressing legal charges against the film company for royalties from the screenplay based on the second book of Julia Baird's. Will the biopic ever see the light of day? This reporter does not know. Back to you, Eleanor.
Thank you, Desmond. This just in. In approximately 50 days, we will be approaching 9909. This is a significant date to Beatles fans everywhere. Not only will the world be graced with the gift of Beatles rock band, featuring 45 of the Beatles' classic songs, but Apple is releasing 2 box sets of the boys' original albums, one in remastered stereo and the other in remastered mono. Along with this, Apple is releasing an LP-sized catalogue of the Beatles' album artwork from both UK and US releases. And I'm afraid that's all the time we have for you today. Tune in tomorrow for your Tuesday segment with Gina. Until next time, this has been your weekly edition of Fab Fan News. Thank you, and good night.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Can I have a little more? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I love you.
A, B, C, D. Can I bring my friends to tea? E, F, G, H, I, J.
I love you.
Sail the ship, chop the tree, skip the rope.